I was planning on hi thing, making it where this game's so much easier if the audio is actually in my headset. I always forget to change it. Yeah. Good job. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, there's a kid screaming. You're welcome. What's wrong, dude? So, yeah, I'm gonna go into it here in a minute, but something that happens too often, I'm sure it happens 100 times and we never hear about it, but it seems like we guide each other. We steer each other towards death quicker than good job. Everybody has a weird take on the mental well-being of other people. It seems like we've turned a corner towards being freaking much less. I don't know if we ever were worth a damn, honestly. People, I mean, like freaking 200 years ago, people were watching their neighbors be burned at stakes over some crazy bull crap that some jealous ass person made up just to. You ain't seen nobody freaking banging no devil, but people were dying because. Yes, thank you for coming in and screaming the whole time. I appreciate it. Yeah, people have always kind of been garbage, but we're at a point where we really don't have to be. But towards that, even more than we were 10 years ago. It's so weird to me. I mean, like, we're at a point in the freaking evolution of humanity. We should really honestly be uplifting each other instead of constantly looking for a way to freaking tear somebody down. Like, it's bull crap. We're all like, the bottom line at the core of it all, the simple answer is, like, we're all basically kind of like some simps for attention, really. I mean, I don't know how many people on my friends list I watch say awful crap, like just like just stuff you wouldn't say to someone face to face. Obviously, that's been a problem as long as the internet's been around. But there's a calling now for people to just participate in increasingly shitty behavior. And it's not just on the internet. It just seems like it's getting worse and worse everywhere. And you think about it, or you hear about it more. Like, okay, so some dude, I'm not going to even say his name because I'm not trying to freaking I'm not trying to hijack his situation. But a guy who's fairly popular and successful ended up offing himself, and you know, I don't know. It just makes me think, like, freaking what got him there. why does it seem like it's so easy for all of us to get there? And I think a lot of that is we're not staying true to our human nature. Like, you know, like this idea of tribalism and everything. You know, you tend to your community. Well, the ugly thing that our human brains don't seem capable of freaking wrapping around is it's not like in a whole new world order sense of the term, but we're all on top of each other. We're all, you know, like Earth itself is one village now, and we don't know how to handle it. And it just seems like freaking people are hold on, I can't really, I'm gonna have to set this down for a second because it sounds like he might be stuck or something. Anyway, like people basically were bored, so they kept screwing with the guy. And I know some people would say, "Oh well, don't be so thin-skinned or anything like that." Usually, those are the people that are the most thin-skinned, though. That conveniently don't want to be considerate of anybody's feelings, but want their own to be constantly looked after and tended to. Anyway, my whole thing is like society, like this year, for all of its suckiness, is it's been at a, it's, god dang it, it's so hard to concentrate with him screaming. But we're at a point where everything could actually get where it should be. I know, oh shoot, the game cut up. If we would just let go of our preconceived notions and just work together, basically, you know. And there's an hold on, let me, I wrote it down. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna read this because it's more fluid and gets my point across better. I'm better at writing than I am talking on the fly, especially whenever there's kids screaming in the background. This might sound stupid when I go ahead and say it, but we'll find out. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna play this for like an hour. I'm also gonna freaking in theory play No Man's Sky, and I'll probably talk about it more then after I've had some time to think about it. That's just sad to me that how inconsiderate we are of each other's mental and emotional well-being. You know, like the dopamine that you get from being a prick. We put too much stock in it, I think. Let me see. Because I think that it sounds better than me yammering on. I'm not using the dude's name though. Let me see. say, even though I'm not overly familiar with the guy, this is the shit I've been getting more and more disgusted with. It's the shit that could be changed if a lot of us weren't afraid to look our idols in the face and see the rejection and disgust in their eyes, to feel that cold sting as they do everything possible to keep us and our kids away from them, as far away from them as possible. If the poor amongst us could look past it. Oh, okay, that's not helping. Thane is relentless here. Where was I? Yeah, I ended up using the wrong word there. Could look past this cause or that doesn't sit around. Oh yeah, okay. So if the poor amongst us could get over the fact that BLM or Me Too, that type of stuff, without going into the full-on cancerous cancer culture, but that's something entirely different anyway. If we could look past that and just be helpful for things that do not cater to us specifically, we collectively move forward in more ways that haven't been seen since J.P. Morgan died. Around that time, they were putting kids into freaking coal mines and all kinds of crap, and so refine itself to a degree. I mean, you still had Jim Crow and all that bullshit, but well, Jim Crow came later, but I mean, like there's freaking rampant racism against Asians and African Americans, but we started saying, oh hey, well we deserve to be treated better back then, and it seems like that ball just was forgotten. J.P. Morgan took it to his grave, and then the rest of us forgot about it until you have freaking everything's made in China. They don't want to, nobody wants to pay anybody over $15 an hour, even though the cost of living should be at like minimum wage should be at like $26, but we're all just simps for the cause, and probably gonna have to go see what he was. He took a nap, and hold on, I think he has to go pee. I'll be right back.
Hi viewers. Hi viewers, and
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome, Dad.
Anyway, I have no idea what he said, but oh well. Where was I? Hold on, I had that pulled up. Yeah, well, just the dude doing that to himself. I'll go into all of that more on the No Man's Sky one, because freaking Battlefield historically is not a, it's not the beacon of freaking people thinking too damn much. Doesn't seem like that's not the draw. Anyway. Okay, thank God. That would have been awful. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna play the game now. Oh shoot. I hate it when it does that. This damn internet here is kind of janky. Alright, it's still working, so let's blow some shit up. Got distracted by a nutty bar. My bad. Did I ping it?
As many as possible, soldiers. We have taken objective easy. Good job.
Well, that's a good start.
Calm, I'll fix you.
Almost there.